Networking involves maintaining and building strong professional relationships. And with these relationships, it's both a give and a take. I always try to remind my clients to focus on the giving. So let's say you meet someone at a networking event or industry conference or really anywhere. After you meet them, here are three simple ways you can give in a way that doesn't necessarily require you to have any specific expertise or industry knowledge, but signals you're just trying to be helpful and add value. First, introduce them to someone in your network who you think could be helpful to them. It could be a former colleague, a recruiter, someone working in a space that's relevant to them, really anyone you feel could be a worthwhile contact for them to have in their network. Take the time to introduce them to each other, maybe with a group LinkedIn message or with an email where everyone's copied in. Second, you could relay an event you spotted on a platform like Eventbrite or LinkedIn events that could be relevant to them. Maybe it's an industry conference that's looking for speakers and you think they'd be a good speaker, or an upcoming networking event, or even something related to one of their personal interests that you heard about. And third, you could share a relevant resource with them. Maybe it's an article or a TED Talk they might find useful based on what you guys talked about last, or even a free tool or app you can recommend that could make their life a little easier based on something they mentioned that they're struggling with when you had your last chat with them. So next time you meet someone, ideally within 24 hours, you could offer to introduce them to a contact, relay an event, or share a resource. Remember, it's the gesture that matters. So even if this person doesn't necessarily find these things immensely valuable per se, I do think they'll at least recognize you're trying to be helpful, which most people tend to appreciate. And when you make an effort to be helpful, it lays the foundation for what can hopefully become a longer-term positive connection with someone who's now part of your professional network.